Paulina got triggered by me. La Porta Potty. Paulina got triggered. Got owned.
Toward being close to imprisonment and death because it makes me feel alive. And what better of a countenance or a neurology could one have than to do this greater work of rights, freedom, principles, spiritual faith? Because every time that they're about to or do arrest me, I'm right in my element. I'm right in the zone. I'm high on life while I'm fulfilling my meaning and purpose, while I'm creating content, while I'm non-monetizing my own enslavement, because I have no official contracts here and no binding, and I'm not doing any commercial activity. Nothing I do is with any guarantee of payment. That's part of my addiction as well. Paulie boy, are you going to get up again and do what everyone else is scared to do that may result in you being harmed and have no guarantees about what you're going to get? Absolutely, because that's part of the high. It wouldn't be as much high there if you knew every time what you were going to get. It gets boring. See, I really am just one of those. I really am just that crazy and that addictive. If you want to say that, if you want to call it that. I think we need a little bit more of that in life. Huh? We need a little bit more abandonment of this promise of safety in order to pursue what lives within us and outside of us, to find out, is this really true and correct? Is this the limit for who and what we are and what we can do and be and achieve? Is there more available, right? In which cases is less more. See, this is an actual full life lived. You can't actually know or even have the experience to come to know unless you push these boundaries, unless you're willing to test and challenge yourself and go beyond conventional normalities. There's no better time to do that as far as I'm concerned. The way the economy is, the world wars, the trade wars, the currency wars, the poison in the food and the water and the air, the lockdowns, and all the rest of it. There's no better time to stand up and step out and try something new, because what the fuck do you have to lose? We see what the alternative perspective gets us. Quiet descent into an orderly living hell, right? Cage, give me a break, man. If you're going to keep coming in and out, just leave and stay gone. This isn't a knock on you. It's not nothing personal. I don't necessarily require the assistance of anybody on this panel.
Play the fucking Talbot.
Oh, man. How did I know? How did I know? Cage.
Here's my fake internet number. Yeah, fucking play Talbot, fuck off, and have a real conversation.
This isn't an ongoing love affair here. I'm not here to tolerate everyone and everything. I got enough of that in my life at certain points. I don't need more of it here. It's freewheeling. Paulie's in charge, for better or for worse. He gets to play the fool in the main event. He's going to take it where he wants to take it, and he's going to open it up for people to be part of that experience and go, that's me. Get a clue. Okay, let's see Cage's bot, because he's finally getting it. This is why they all say, or what you're going to make it somewhere else, right? I'm calling a one. Can you rename it? I don't want to promote anyone here directly or indirectly. Those days are over. Folks are going to have a tough road to hoe when it comes to getting back in my good graces for promotion. I mean, it could happen like that. Let's be clear. Beyond this veneer, I am a softie at heart, and I just let people use me and abuse me indefinitely, it seems.
Poor Polly. La Porta Potty, Paulina. Look at him, just look at him. Look at Jeeps kissing up and Bextra Large, R-Pole's over there. All the regular Demonverse losers. Lou Bass is over there. Red number 40. The same names. Cage is there. They all hang out together. These losers. Jeeps is really obsessed with me. She says, "This is hell. There's no such thing as freedom in hell." Dash Steven. She's trying to quote me. Look at this. Look at her. Sucking up to Bextra Large that calls herself a B now. Pathetic. There's that Noah character. He flip-flops all the time. Ask and you shall receive. He hangs out on Talcott's. He hangs out with Polly. He tried to hang on my channel. He's too dumb. Like the rest of these losers. They're too dumb. Jeeps is too dumb. Red number 40. Bextra Large. Cage. They're all a bunch of losers over there. Lou. They're losers. Losers. Absolute losers. They're losers. They're losers. He has such awesome discernment that the turnover rate for his harem is 100%. That doesn't make sense at all. Because they still have a harem. So that's a lie. Ask Steven about the hellhound Louise. Look at this. She's obsessed with my harem. Jeeps, you can't show your face and you're a drug addict from New Jersey. You used to call yourself New Jersey Jeeps girl. I never trusted you because you hang with losers. You got the wrench over there. No one else seems to have a wrench in Polly's chat except just Jeeps. So she lives up Polly's ass. Look at this. She's always living online. She never misses a Talcott live stream. She never misses a Polly live stream. You have no life, just like Bextra Large, your friend, your very large friend. Anyway, pathetic. What a bunch of losers. And Snafu goes on and calls him daddy. Goblins over there. The whole list of fucking losers. He brags about his show. You don't have any quality. You have losers in your chat. Absolute losers. I'm going to zoom in on this face. On this pig snout. This Gingy. What a loser. He's a loser.
Folks are going to have a tough road to hoe when it comes to getting back in my good graces. For Cage, it's not working. I'm calling a one. Can you rename it? I don't want to promote anyone here, directly or indirectly. Those days are over. Folks are going to have a tough road to hoe when it comes to getting back in my good graces for promotion. I mean, it could happen like that. Let's be clear. Beyond this veneer, I am a softie at heart, and I just let people use me and abuse me indefinitely, it seems. This is kind of a veneer on some level. There is an aspect of this which is authentic to me. But is it really? I always let everyone back. I let them do and say whatever they want. I move on. But yeah, I'm pretty much holding to that. When it comes to names and brands and all the rest of it, I really don't want to promote here anymore, even if I wind up showing up other places. You're lucky you get that. You get God of all media and the love of God of all media and the modesty of God of all media and the humbleness of God of all media and the conversation, the numbers, and everything else that comes with the magic that is me. But promoting you and telling this audience to take interest in you and then you sucking off them and using them and try to convince them of stuff and wanting to get stuff from them. I'm so over that. I'm done with it. That's on them. Let the audience go wherever they want to go. Figure out where they want to be. I'm not giving them any ideas because I love them. I love these people. I love this audience, and they can't be trusted to make their own decisions. Let's be clear. Okay, that's why democracy is running rampant because these people, many of them, not the Unslavians, right, but the majority of folks who come here who are like democratically oriented. They can't be trusted to make their own decisions, and I'm not going to influence them by telling them about people, places, and things. They go over there, they get confused, they get lost, they have a drink, they start eating. Next thing you know, they're part of a movement, part of a group. They're repeating some nonsense that some leader has them repeating. It's embarrassing for everybody. And then I got to bump into them and go, oh, hey, you're here, you're doing this is what you're doing. How's the family? How's the job at the office? What's the deal? It gets weird, right? All right, Dada Assange. No, you're Snafu Assange. It's not me. You're the Assange.
No. We're gonna have a little powwow, Daddy, because you got me thinking. You got me thinking. What you said was real disturbing yesterday, and it made me go, okay. I see your cupcake optics, but I also see the inauthenticity. When we come to Jack Talcott, you were talking about the whole reach to the moon optics And then you get people like me who are trying to tell Jax that
I'm trying to explain to you the nuances and the context and the dynamics of and subtleties of power.
No, I understand. You didn't want to upset you didn't want to upset
It's not even that. It's not even necessarily that. It's not even necessarily that. I've accepted, whether I tolerate or not, I've accepted that everybody is who they are. They have an opportunity to be what they're meant to be. That's going to be everyone.
That's not
let me finish. You have to let me finish. You can say whatever you want here and go on pretty much as long as you want, even if we come back to it later. You're not restricted. So please take a breath, feel okay, feel relaxed, feel free to speak, but please don't cut me off and allow me not to finish. Now we have the unknown caller. It's just, this is what I mean. Like, I get it. This is an active energy, but it starts to become like a gang fuck at a zoo in here. Right? It's just unknown caller. Are you there?
Yes, I'm here. La Porta Potty, Paulina. What's up?
Greetings, Stephen. What can I do for you? How can I help you?
What's up, bitch? How come you're obsessed with me? You've been going on shows.
Kind of weird that you're doing the thing. I'm obsessed with you. You're
very weird.
You're calling my broadcast. I'm not looking for you today.
I'm calling in to address what you've been doing.
Okay.
I'm calling you out on your behavior.
Make it quick. You got 2 minutes.
Are you going to grow up, Gingy?
You don't get to decide. Paulina. You and others don't.
Well, you're interrupting again. You said I had 2 minutes.
I'm gonna.
You said I had 2 minutes.
I get to respond when I choose. If you don't like that dynamic, take yourself elsewhere.
Okay.
Very simple.
Okay. Well, I think you're a porta potty inspector. I think you're a fat, gingy slob. I do think you're obsessed with me.
I was doing a bit.
I think you.
I never actually got a job as a porta potty inspector. It was a self-deprecating bit that you all latched onto because you're desperate to try to demean me. I did get paid that day by the audience. Wait a second,
that wasn't real? You don't inspect porta potties?
It's a bit.
Okay.
Sorry.
Well,
I'm trying
to get this clear.
You can't figure out what's going on and you latch on to things and you can't figure out that I purposely put things out there beyond
let's move forward.
Beyond to do the bit, I purposely put things out there to watch the desk latch onto it so I can call you out later.
I thought you were a shit inspector. I got another question. Is Jeeps your girlfriend? Why is she worried about my Louise? Why is she worried? What's wrong with Jeeps?
I don't know anything about Jeeps. I don't know what that's all about.
Is she your girlfriend? Is Jeeps Jennifer?
No,
a lot of people
she's not.
She's Jennifer.
A lot of people who like to create narratives and illusions will say that.
It's not creating narratives. These are just honest questions.
Okay, no, I've answered that many times already. Jeeps in the chat is not Jennifer. Anything else?
I haven't been around. I'm new to your channel.
I know.
I'm fairly new. I know. I don't.
This is cute, Stephen, who's aloof and doesn't know.
It's not cute. These are honest questions.
Okay, so
this is investigative journalism.
I got it.
He reacts to questions just the way a narcissist does. He reacts with disparaging, calling them narratives. He's very paranoid. He's very insecure. He tries to laugh things off. He's not an authentic, secure being. He's very insecure deep down. He's a narcissist. I'm not surprised that he was a drug addict. Not at all. He has issues with his father, with his family. He has issues with the way he looks, his weight, not just his weight, but the way he looks. He has deep issues. It's very obvious. It's very easy to see. Paulie tries to deflect. He tries to project onto others that everyone else is insecure, but it's you. That's you, Paulie. You're very easy to read. You're not as sly and stealthy, and you're not as clever as you believe yourself to be. You overestimate yourself. I see right through you. You're not an honest, authentic, genuine being. You're fake. You're phony. You're narcissistic. You don't like that I can read you, which is why you try to attack me. And there's hundreds of other characters in the demon verse, aka panel verse, as you call it. And you're fixated on me because you'll never be able to control me. Never. Never. Your insults don't matter. And you don't matter. I see right through you.
Honest question.
Okay, no, I've answered that many times already. Jeeps in the chat is not Jennifer. And
I got another question. Is Jeeps your girlfriend? Why is she worried about my Louise? Why is she worried? What's wrong with Jeeps?
I don't know anything about Jeeps. I don't know what that's all about.
Is she your girlfriend? Is Jeeps Jennifer?
No,
a lot of people
she's not.
think she's Jennifer.
A lot of people who like to create narratives and illusions will say that.
It's not creating narratives. These are just honest questions.
Okay, no, I've answered that many times already. Jeeps in the chat is not Jennifer. Anything else?
I haven't been around. I'm new to your channel.
I know.
I'm fairly new. I know. I don't.
This is cute, Steven, who's aloof and doesn't know.
It's not cute. It's not cute. These are honest questions.
Okay, so
this is investigative journalism.
I got it. I'm here for it. I'm answering.
No, I got some more questions. Why does Snafu call you Dada or Daddy?
Because it triggers all the rest of you emasculated, effeminate males.
It doesn't trigger me.
If you're going to keep talking over me, we can't have the.
Go ahead, sir. Go ahead.
So I have elected to become the king of cringe, among other appointed titles. I enjoy cringe for certain reasons at times. I understand the daddy thing is cringe. That's why I push it and promote it. And I know that it's subconscious. You're talking over me again. I know that it subconsciously triggers a bunch of effeminate beta males who are powerless to make their own decisions in their life and have their property and their rights run by the state, right? So I know it triggers them.
That's way off track.
You got one more chance to not talk over me. I'm going to finish my rap for the audience's benefit, if nothing else. And because I want to.
Go ahead, sir. Go ahead.
We're going to depart here. That's just the format. That's the format.
We're cooking. Go ahead, sir. Go ahead.
I'm okay with that if you just let me finish, whether you like it or not, right? That's the thing here. So you're struggling for power on my broadcast because you don't have much in your own life. You're proving what I'm saying to be true right now. Right? If you had power in your own life to live free and courageously and had results, you wouldn't be clinging to this false power of lies and deception and power games online, the phone with me. See, the fake laughter doesn't do it doesn't make any change to it either.
It's real laughter, sir. It's real laughter.
It's not real laughter. We've dealt with many of you beta males who are effeminate, who are disempowered. We know the gambits. It's always the same power games and deflections. It doesn't wash.
I'm as free as a bird.
You leave here with your character and go back to who and what you are. The dark circled eyed, pale,
you gonna let me respond?
Lack of vitality and virility.
I'm as free as a bird, Paulie.
Goes through.
I'm independently wealthy.
We're not interested in how much paper you say you have. Even if
it's not just paper.
We're not interested in how much. Okay.
Final words from you. Final words.
I'm going to let you go.
Okay.
This is a broadcast unlike yours where people are watching and listening. We have more than 10 or 15
Paul, we love you as much as you're bitter and disparaging.
I didn't ask for you and many others.
We do love you.
We
love you, dude.
That's the thing a lot of folks are not getting. They try to set me up to be something I'm not because I didn't ask.
That little sound doodle is when he hung up. He hung up on the call. He hung up on the caller. King Stephen. He couldn't handle King Stephen. Look at him here. He's triggered. This Gingy can't even admit to being a ginger. You've got a red beard and red hair and red eyelashes and eyebrows. You're a ginger. You're a redhead. You can't even admit to that because you're not an honest man. You're a liar. You're a denier of truth. Look at him here. We see what you are, Paulie. You talk about other people's looks. Look in the mirror, dude. I love being a thorn in your side. You're a psychological mess. You're a narcissist. And you deserve whatever's coming. In the form of teasing. In the form of teasing and exposing you. Showing people what you are. Look at him. Just look at him. Look at him. Paulina.
Lack of vitality and virility, and he doesn't make any change to it either.
It's real laughter, sir. It's real laughter.
It's not real laughter. We've dealt with men here. So you're struggling for power on my broadcast because you don't have much in your own life. You're proving what I'm saying to be true right now. Right? If you had power in your own life to live free and courageously and had results, you wouldn't be clinging to this false power of lies and deception and power games online, the phone with me. See, the fake laughter doesn't do it any doesn't make any change to it either.
It's real laughter, sir. It's real laughter.
It's not real laughter. We've dealt with many of you beta males who are effeminate, who are disempowered. We know the gambits. It's always the same power games and deflections. It doesn't wash.
I'm as free as a bird.
When you leave here with your character and go back to who and what you are, the dark circled eyed, pale,
you gonna let me respond?
Lack of vitality and virility.
I'm as free as a bird, Paulie.
Goes through.
I'm independently wealthy.
We're not interested in how much paper you say you have. Even if
it's not just paper.
We're not interested in how much. Okay.
Final words from you. Final words.
I'm going to let you go.
Okay.
This is a broadcast unlike yours, where people are watching and listening. We have more than 10 or 15.
Paul, we love you as much as you're bitter and disparaging.
I didn't ask for you and many others.
We do love you. We love you, dude.
That's the thing a lot of folks are not getting. They try to set me up to be something I'm not because I didn't ask, nor do I want their love, but they won't stop giving it, right? Because it's passive aggressive. You guys don't even love yourselves, love the truth, love your rights, love the people, love your land. You don't. Because if you did, you'd live like I do. And you don't. So I don't believe you. What I do believe, based on who you are and what you do, is you hate yourself. You hate God. You hate the truth. You hate your rights. You hate the people. You hate your country and the land and your future. That's based on how you live, okay? Because you're a coward at heart. This is not very difficult to deduce and discern who's who and what's what and why. Okay? So if you were so free and courageous and had a good sense of humor and philosophical about life, you would stand for something. You'd get results like I and others. The fact that you haven't proves you're not those things. And when you come online and pretend to be those things, it's evidence of how you're bad faith and dishonorable because you're lying. Many of you beta males who are effeminate and cowardly pretend to be humble and modest or pretend to be powerful kings, and you're undone by both sides of the dynamic. Because at the root, at the core, you're just cowards who haven't taken on a cause yet. You haven't stood for anything yet, and you're never gonna. While you play games with me and others and yourself on the internet all day, every day to fucking cope. Because on the internet, you get to be whatever you want to be and have avatars and characters and lie to people about your story. It's beyond pathetic and embarrassing. And they always show up around encircling someone who on some level has an actual journey they're on in life with actual results. Because I have and am exactly what they need and know they need to be. And instead of them doing fellowship with me to work on that and co-create, they're too busy opposing me and trying to demean me and devalue me and deceive other people that I am something different than what I am or what I do. Beyond pathetic and embarrassing, and they don't take a break. There's never a day off for these people. God bless them, or the devil bless them. Imagine if they took all this time, energy, attention, and worked on not being such pathetic, weak, cowardly loser failures everywhere in their life. Imagine how much would get done and how much we wouldn't have to argue here anymore about slavery and genocide. Your thoughts, Snafu, Snaps, Creature?
I think data was over target. That's why you're data. Sometimes I find it funny they don't understand. Of course, it triggers them when I call Paul Enslaved daddy. These fucking dumb fucks.
All right, like as if we were hanging out together somewhere, I'm gonna sit there and need you to call me daddy or something, right? Like I'm embarrassed by it as well. I think it's cringy as well. I just go with it because I watch how everyone reacts and responds.
Right, right, and that's what's so funny is they wonder why I call them cupcakes. It's like, you motherfuckers are too stupid to even understand. You already call me all this shit and say, oh, you do this to fucking pull this and you're such a fucking no shit. And then they're so triggered, even they have to ask the question.
What's funny is
I'm so triggered, I wonder why he triggers me calling you daddy.
What's funny is, and to me, it's really representative of the subconscious disrespect of true authority that we all hold here, because I'm number one for that.
It's not triggered. It's just grossed out. It's really cringy, gross, stupid. It's pathetic. It's beta male behavior to call another man daddy. How fucking gross. It's homosexual. And that's what you and Snafu are. That's what it is. It's degenerate behavior. No one's triggered by it. We're not angered by it. We're just sickened by it. It's gross. And I wondered what it was about. And now I can see you two are in a relationship, obviously. That's what it is. You're both betas. Because grown men don't talk the way you two do. Grown men don't do that. But neither of you act like grown men. You're losers. You're losers.
If we were hanging out together somewhere, I'm gonna sit there and need you to call me daddy or something, right? Like I'm in
Target. That's why you're
being such pathetic, weak, cowardly loser failures everywhere in their life. Imagine how much would get done and how much we wouldn't have to argue here anymore about slavery and genocide. Your thoughts, Snafu, Snaps creature?
I think data was over target. That's why you're data. Sometimes. I find it funny they don't understand. Of course it triggers them when I call Paul Enslaved daddy. These fucking dumb fucks.
All right. Like as if we were hanging out together somewhere, I'm gonna sit there and need you to call me daddy or something, right? Like I'm embarrassed by it as well. I think it's cringy as well. I just go with it because I watch how everyone reacts and responds.
Right. And that's what's so funny is they wonder why I call them cupcakes. It's like, you motherfuckers are too stupid to even understand. You already call me all this shit and say, oh, you do this to fucking pull this and you're such a fucking no shit. And then they're so triggered, even they have to ask the question.
Oh, what's funny
I'm
is
so
that
triggered, I wonder why he triggers me calling you daddy.
What's funny is, and to me, it's really representative of the subconscious disrespect of true authority that we all hold here, because I'm number one for that. And I've had to check myself in that, but there is some truth to this idea of daddy consciousness in the sense of the truest authority of God comes down to the dimensions reflected as a man of courage, standing for what's true and what's right. So when you show up as that and you point out that that's what their daddy was supposed to do, they fucking fight it and recoil from it and reject it because at its core, they know it's true and they know it's what they need. And they don't want to take it from God, from Paul Enslaved, from anyone or anything. But what they will take is the demonic, deceptive inversion that they're nothing, they're nobody, they're powerless.
This is where my question for you, and if you could allow me to finish it, then you could because this is where, okay, I understand because you do the same thing with me, the same thing with Cage, differently. You do it with everyone differently. So I get the Jack Calcott thing, the cupcake, my question is there a line of delusion? For instance, you guys give me shit all the time about some of the things I say. You think that are delusion. You still tell me how you feel. But if I get all butthurt and get all like whatever, and I was in a position of Jack, which I'm not, but that's where the cupcake optics come in, is that I don't know if it was authentic to say, yeah, Jack, we know 99.9% your thinking is not going to happen. But when you were kind of saying, but hey, that miracles happen, and then you go on this whole spiel about miracles and shit, don't you feel you were being inauthentic, pushing his delusion?
No, because I'm not as simply, as much as I purport to be a simple man, there is complexity there, beyond the simplification. So I'm a complex being. There are different aspects to me. This is why most people can't get along with me, and they think that I'm duplicitous. Because on one hand, I can play God just like you and use my discernment or judgment based on probability to determine that most likely certain things will or won't happen. But as soon as I make that the all of my beingness and existence, I'm now stepping in for God and I'm ignoring the 1% of improbability that has been known to come along some way, somehow, and fuck everybody's mind and heart up. It can happen. It has happened.
Okay, okay, when you have grandiose delusions, okay, so to speak.
Qualify that. I have folks who tell me from the beginning of this,
including my
Let me finish. I have folks here like my father and others who are supposed to love me and be closest to me and support me, who told me from the beginning, you are delusional and in denial if you think you're going to win with the courts, if you think you're not going to have to follow code, if you think the people are going to give you value for not selling them something. You're delusional in denial. I've done it all and more. I can't explain how this all works. I don't have to. It is by keeping the faith and doing what I'm formed to do that improbable and somewhat miraculous things have happened. So I accept that and bear witness and testimony for that. I'm not going to deny that or project that I'm special and that can't work in anybody else's life. No, that's hypocrisy.
Dada, your phone's ringing. Dada, your phone's
I understand
ringing.
That. 520.
Dada, your phone's ringing.
Okay, relax. Relax. The only broadcast that calls you back.
Yeah, I thought that was funny too. I was like, oh shit, dude, they'd probably not want to call a show after that. My question is, where does it get detrimental to the other being for not grasping realism versus dreams or hopes? Because in Jack's case, I feel it's hurt him.
Hello?
Please leave your message for 920.
I don't know. People get cold feet. They call in. They hang up. I call back. They don't answer. 920, call in. You can remain anonymous, of course. I don't know who you are. Have the courage to speak and carry out the thought. It usually goes well, even if it doesn't. Now, you were saying...
I said, but where do we draw the line of where hoping and grasping dreams?
Again, the line is drawn with you.
Because don't you think it's hold on, don't you think it's detrimental? Okay, especially in like people like in Jack's case, where I'm going to talk to Trump. Trump's going to listen to me, and that's how it's going to go. But then he doesn't even understand my countries don't even get aid, unless there was war, because he doesn't understand the realities of reality. And so, right, so
where the point is here's where many of you are getting caught up, because it's causing you a resistance and it's causing you to play a part in his story that he gets to describe a certain way. Why you would want to play that part in his story without playing a different part is up to you to decide.
But it'll only take about an hour.
Yeah, I'll be done soon. I'm not going to spend too much time on this broadcast.
I can't tell you which neighbor I am. I'm trying to watch World's Biggest Tractor.
What did you do to your neighbors?
I'll be done soon.
I can't tell you which neighbor I am, but it'll only take about an hour.
Yeah, I'll be done soon. I'm not going to spend too much time on this broadcast for obvious reasons, but yeah. Give me another hour.
I bought some things on eBay, but I don't have a credit card, so is it okay if I just add it to your Wi-Fi bill?
Sure, that's fine. I don't mind.
I can pay you back next week.
No,
I only bought about 2 or 3 items.
Don't even worry about it. Just, do whatever you got to do. Everyone's constantly using me. I'm going to go now. Everyone's always using me and trying to interfere with whatever I'm doing, so... Paige, is this what you decided to do today, to send robots and morons to my phone?
That's not me this time. I don't know who that
267. Are you there?
that's not me.
A gaggle of retards. It's the bottom line.
Let me get back to Jack and Talbot.
Right. Good point. Okay. Question and answer. Continue, Snafu. Your thoughts?
No, I see what Cage is doing, but I wanted to just hear your opinion, because I understood when you were talking about the miracles can happen.
Right.
You can't step in his God.
Jack Talcott and his story is you and many others' drug at this point. So you're projecting your addiction. Yes. You have an addiction to, I'm going to show up today. I wonder what Jack's going to do and say. Oh my God, what a surprise. The same stuff.
I know what he's going to do and say.
Now I get to play the opposer and accuser and point out how he's so stupid and short-sighted, and bam, you're in the loop again. You're fatally attracted to the addictive loop of fighting and arguing with Jack, even though you didn't have to show up again to watch and see him do the same thing over and over again that he says is going to change, that you know is not on some level. So you enjoy this. You enjoy the simulated looping revolutionary warfare of arguing with Jack about what's real and what's not. 408.
Hello.
What can I do for you, 408?
How are you?
I'm doing well. What can I do for you?
So I saw your ad. Very impressive. So how are we going to do this?
What are we doing exactly?
You don't know who I am, but this is my first time doing something like this. Believe me, I swear.
Paige, you want to give me a break, or do I have to shut the phone line down because you want to misuse it and abuse it? This is why we can't have any nice things. This is why we can't have any tools. This is why demo crazy is the way that it is. Because instead of you attempt to try to be a part of whatever this endeavor is and add to it, you'd rather spend all your time, energy, attention fucking with it, interfering with it, overthrowing it, all because you're starved for purpose and meaning and attention in yourself, on your broadcast, and in your own life. Does it have to become mine and everyone else's problem? Do I have to play daddy once again? Do I have to solve your problem some way, somehow? The Talbot you gave me doesn't even work. Can't even get it to talk to me over here. So another failed project from Cage, another failed endeavor. I'm calling Talbot right now and it's not answering.
Hold on, I'm trying to fit it to my neck. Oh, this is gonna fucking suck.
We have to see it. Let me see you put it on right now.
Fucking suck, dude.
Get on the camera right now and let me see it.
Hold on. Let me
Trust
I'm
me,
trying
you little
to
fucking.
the collar. Oh, this is gonna fucking suck.
Well, man the fuck up.
I am. I'm fucking doing it.
Imagine how many times you fucking zapped your dog and didn't even think about it. You fucking selfish
I'm
piece
doing
of
this
shit.
because I do it to the dog. So.
You're lucky I don't have that fucking remote in my hand because I'd have hit you 5 times already just to give you a fucking taste of your own shit. Get in on it. Let me see.
It's on.
It's lighting up. Hit it with a 20 one time.
There's a 20. Oh, wait. Let me get it. Okay, 20. Ready? Here we go.
You have to talk at the same time, dude.
You gotta make sure the area is wet, bro. You gotta rub like Vaseline or something on your fucking hairy ass skin so it makes contact with the electrodes. You're probably using it on the dog the whole time. The dog wasn't even getting zapped. That's why I didn't listen. You're just sitting there smashing the button.
This shit's gonna suck, dude.
Go put your 2 feet in the tub. Water.
Well, here, I'll even turn the light on it.
Yeah, you got to put the light on so we could see I could see the thing.
It's not good.
I love this. I'm reviewing this tomorrow.
Where's the money?
I just told you got to hit a 20 one time. We got to see that it works. You're not going to fake your way through this, bro. And if you put 10 right now, we're going to know. So you better get zapped on 20 and show us what it looks like. At least a 20. Because then we got to know how to alter it for whatever the next fucking bet is. Yeah, right, put it on 20 and hit yourself with that first so that we know like what the fucking.
But do it. You have to speak so we know that you're zapped. Okay, say something.
That wasn't bad. That's shot right there. I feel it. 20. It's not bad.
Definitely just jolted a little bit. I do believe he got shocked there because he got jolted a little bit.
That's not bad. 20's minimum.
How many of those can you take in a row, do you think?
A lot. 20's nothing. A lot. 20's nothing.
A little bit.
That's not bad.
A little bit. I do believe he got shocked there because he got jolted a little bit.
That's not bad. 20's minimum.
How many of those can you take in a row, do you think?
A lot. 20's nothing. You know what? I'll fucking put it on 100. But we're starting out, like I said, 100 is way more than them or no, let's not do that. That's too much.
Hit it again. I want to see how you flinch like that. That was funny.
I'll do it 60 or 70.
No, do 20 again because I like how you flinched. That was funny.
No.
I'll like one of them.
I'll hook you guys up. Watch. I'm going to make it actually joke because that was pussy shit.
You don't have the balls to put that to 100. I know you don't.
I'm going to put it at 30.
You don't have the balls to put that to 100. I know you don't even like one of them.
I'll hook you guys up. Watch. I'm going to make it actually joke because that was pussy shit.
You don't have the balls to put that to 100. I know you don't.
I'm going to put it at 36.
Yeah, he put it up another 15. You know he's...
Yeah, I could go more.
He looks like a retarded.
He nearly lost his fucking beanie.
Oh my god. Oh,
yeah, we'll try 60. 5.
You won't, you bitch. You won't do it.
Shot too, so you guys see it on the shot. It's not. I'll go 66.
Hey, dude, put your phone sideways.
I'm done.
Taking his phone, trying to make it look like he's snapping himself. You're full of shit, Snafu.
When he does that fucking twitch, it's hilarious. Oh my god. Oh, that's so fucking funny. The twitch, when he twitches holding the camera. 100. They said 100 to hold the button for 30 seconds.
That's a come up, Snafu.
It looks like you get shot.
Hey, 30 seconds is a long time when you're getting shocked, man.
You want the 100 for... No, you got to do 30 of them back to back. So for 30 seconds, you got to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and you just got to keep hitting the button every for 60 seconds. Every 2 seconds, you have to hit it. So you got to go hit it, then go 1, 2, hit it, 1, 2 for 60 seconds, which turns out for 30 seconds. If you're being technical, you see my formula. $30 seconds. If you're being technical, you see my formula there.
Tap it, you hear it go. Arr, arr, arr.
In that twitch, he's faking a twitch.
Yeah,
I don't.
of course.
I, All right, Snafu.
I got nothing.
You got nothing. Right. So you agree with me on some level that many of you have so little to do in your life that you filled 3 to 4 hours a day now with following Talcott around and arguing realism with him. Okay, I'm probably gonna have to shut the phone line down. So Cage, in the future, if you wonder why I don't like you and respect you or want to do anything with you, it's things like this.
It could be Queen Steven, just so you know.
267, your thoughts?
Hello?
267. Go ahead. Questions, comments, concerns?
Yeah, I had seen I had just got on kind of late. My first time on here. I did see one of the question was, I don't see it anymore, but it said Donald Trump is ruining America. Is that what you said?
Yeah. Go ahead. Tell me about that. What are your thoughts one way or the other? I'm curious.
Hey, can the callers hear us or no?
He made some improvements in these last couple of months. We've seen a lot of exposure of the crimes that have taken place under Biden, and they brought a lot of things to light that the American people had questions about.
And self-sufficient and co-creative and communal and protect ourselves from having our whole families and property and livelihood taken from us or interfered with. You want to go deeper into it and say, Donnie's the answer. I'm saying Donnie and everyone like him is the reason why everything has happened the way that it's happened. And the only way to stop that in the future is stop doing that. Stop playing into that. Right?
Well, I don't think Donnie is the answer, but I do believe he at least had taken some steps to make things a little bit better for the average American so far.
Yes, but there's a group of people who benefits by you believing that. You have to ask yourself who benefits by you believing what you believe. So, of course, the Republicans and Democrats and whoever owns them benefits by it.
I think it's beyond that. Yeah. Whoever owns them, just like what we see with immigration, we have judges who are throwing their careers away to save illegal immigrants. So somebody's definitely higher above the government or above these elitists that are sending these orders from the top down. So we do see that. We are aware of the system that runs these politicians, but it's like, who are the actual people up there who are heading these systems that are running these politicians the way that they are? I don't think that 100% it's Donald Trump's responsibility to just take all the money of the government and then disperse it,
it's me baiting. When I put up the Donald Trump ruined America thing, it's to break through the algorithm to bait the normie NPC. It's unlikely to me as a rational being. In my spirit, I've accepted that I and a couple dozen or a couple hundred other folks here have propelled certain ideas into the mainstream narrative more and more. And that's going to continue more and more, right? It's a process. So not only do I believe that can happen, I believe it's already taking place. And I believe potentially is the key word, why we're seeing many folks in the arena of political science bringing up certain ideas, right? About no taxation, changing the idea of taxation. There's been a couple states that have said we're not going to require license to travel.
Check out some more of the videos.
Right now, it's terrible. It's at 1.2, I think, is the average.
That's necessary, man. If you want something to expand, let it contract. If
way that you can kind of like get your body to like peak spiritual form, and that comes with a lot of discipline.
With the darkest aspects of self and creation, in order to choose to potentially move over to the other side. Hold on 1 second. I want to take this call. 608.
Hello.
What can I do for you? Questions, comments, concerns?
I heard someone has a birthday coming up.
Okay.
I have a present for you.
Okay.
I want to sing you a song.
Get some better games and gambits if you can. All right, you got
games and gambits.
Yeah, not you. Whoever else is calling in. Right? The children who want to play with the toys.
Yeah. But yeah, man, I like your content so far, dude, and I subscribe.
La Porta Potty, Polly the narc, Polly, Paulina, the big gingy, Big Red, Paulina, Big Red, Paulina.